Another new day and another beautiful destination. Today I'll be taking you to the Adiyogi Shiva statue that is in the Avalagurki village of the Chikkaballapur district, which is around 83 kilometers from Bengaluru, which would take you around, I think, 2.5 hours drive. So let's get going. Welcome back to my channel. We started from the outer ring road, we connected to the Tumkur road. I mean, the junction where you have to take a right towards the Yashwantpur railway station. If you can avoid that road, it would be better because there was huge traffic jam and we had to wait for almost half an hour in that junction. And then, of course, the international airport. That way, you have to go further up, but we had to stop for lunch near the Nandi Hill cross, which takes you towards the Nandi Hills. This restaurant is called as Nandi Upchar, which was a very good restaurant, so we had to stop here for lunch. Now, while you're going, you have to have a track on the maps because otherwise, you'll get a point where on the left hand side it will take you inside Chikbalapur, and you'll have to not go that way and go straight, which would take you to Avalagukki. And what you're seeing here on the left hand side is the Nandi Hills. So, yeah, maybe I'll visit Nandi Hills sometime soon, but just not possible during rainy season. I don't even know how the condition of road would be, but this is going to be a very nice destination for you all for a day trip, which you need to plan very early in the morning. Okay, now coming back to the place that we are visiting, that is the Adiyogi Shiva statue. Now, it was a very pleasant journey, I should say, because it was very cloudy, it was not sunny, so we were enjoying the breeze and feeling the weather totally. And this is the junction where again you have to be a little careful. You should be on the left hand side, where you only see a small board of Adiyogi statue with no mark there, which would indicate that you're going towards the place. Now here, talking about this road, this is the village that you need to enter, and this stretch from the highway till the point that is the Adiyogi statue, I think, is around 10 kilometers from here. The reason is the roads. The roads are not in good condition. Till a certain point that you're seeing now, they have good roads, but at one point where the roads are pretty much bad, I should say, they have not completed, or I don't know if it is in process, but till here the roads were good. But once you see that arch here, this arch, the roads are the same till you reach the Adiyogi Shiva statue, which is close to, I should say, around 4 to 4.5 kilometers. The road continues to be the same. And one small advice is, if you're visiting this place, please avoid weekends and public holidays, because it was very, very crowded. And you will know towards the end of the video why I asked you people to avoid this place during weekends. Now on the right hand side, you see that arch from where we started. From there, the road condition has been the same. We are climbing up actually on a hillock, and there were constant movement of vehicles on both directions. Like, there were vehicles that were going towards the Adiyogi statue and the ones which were coming back. So this was there even while we were coming back from the place, which again you will see towards the end of the video. But then this stretch is pretty long, and it is most of the people think, once you see that arch, people think that it is very nearby from here, but it is not. Now we continued to go, and at one point we could see from on top of the hill the Adiyogi statue there, if you can see. So we had a pit stop here just for taking some photographs. Okay, now as I always do in all my videos, I give a lot of information about the place. Now, what is Adiyogi? Adiyogi refers to Shiva as the first yogi, and this was established basically to inspire people towards the inner well being through yoga. And this is how it looks from outside. This is the entrance from where you have to go. You have to leave the footwear here itself outside, and then you have to go inside to see the Adiyogi statue. This is the exterior of the temple. Now, the original and the first Adiyogi statue was built in the Isha Yoga Center at Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu by again the Isha Foundation, which was headed by Sri Sadguru Jaggi Vasudev. In the year 2017, it was dedicated to the nation by our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. And likewise, a similar one was made here near Chikbalapur and was inaugurated on 15th of January 2023. In fact, the one in the Coimbatore holds a Guinness Book of World Record of the largest burst statue in the world. And all these statues are part of our incredible India movement. This is how it looks, and of course the weather is very cloudy out here, but it looks extremely beautiful. There you see, isn't it? The entrance to the temple is actually from here, this place, there, and this is how we walk and come, and that is where you see the statue there. Let's go near this and see and explore more. What you see just below the statue is a small temple which you got to visit, and this is how it looks from near. And this whole statue is 112 feet in height and is made up of steel and is believed to weigh around 500 tons. Now, as it started drizzling, most of the people, they were not really bothered about the rain. They just wanted to be in this place. That was how the vibe was, all around. If you see, people are standing there even without any shelter and umbrella because there's nothing here, no shelter at all. And after some time, the rain did stop. In the meanwhile, a little trivia about why 112 feet in height. 112 feet, it symbolizes the 112 possible ways to attain moksha, as it is mentioned in our yogic culture, and also the 112 chakras in the human system. So that is the reason why the statue has been made with that concept in mind. In fact, every day the Adiyogi Divya Darshan also takes place here, which is basically a 14 to 15 minute 3D laser light and sound show that happens here actually every day. We couldn't, because it was raining, we actually did not stay for so long. We just came back once we visited the place. But it is said that the projection is made upon the Adiyogi statue, and it narrates the story of Adiyogi and how the science of yoga was given to human beings. In the meanwhile, there was a little sun that came in between, and we could see a beautiful rainbow on the other side of the horizon. And my daughter witnessed this for the very first time, and she was very excited. And also the Rudrakshi Mala that you saw on the Adiyogi, it is made up of the real Rudrakshis. In fact, there was some work also going on here. In fact, I wanted to talk to one of the representatives here of the Isha Foundation, but unfortunately it started raining and we had to run towards our car, and I couldn't speak to any of them. And you can see there's a lot of cloud behind and in the front. So it was a good one-day trip. So if you've not come here, do visit the place. It's definitely worth a visit. But yes, a lot of work, if you see, is pending. There's a lot of work that is still going on. If you see, all these work is yet to be finished. So yeah, while I was recording this, I was actually walking towards the entrance where there were some representatives. I wanted to talk, but actually I just couldn't. If you see, people are running because it started raining so heavily that people, just went and sat inside their cars. And if you see, there's no shelter here at all. So please do carry an umbrella if you're going here during rainy season, or maybe any season, even during sunny days. I think it would be very hot because there's no shelter at all, absolutely. And this is the scene that I've taken from inside the car. You can't even see anything, the visibility was totally zero. And after 45 minutes, this is how it looked. And all the people who were there in the car, all of a sudden everybody started moving, and there was a huge traffic jam. It took us almost I think 2 hours or more, I should say, from from this place, from where we had parked the car, to go to the highway. It took us almost 2.5 hours to cover a distance of, I should say, 10 kilometers or so. It has taken more than 2.5 hours. So it was that difficult for us. And the reason is, people, I just mentioned to you about the laser show that happens in the evening at 7 o'clock every day. So to witness that, people were coming late in the evening. So there were movement of vehicle on the other side also. And the road, I showed you earlier in the video, the road condition was not so good, so it was not like very easily you could move. And there was so much of fog. How, if you just notice here, there were vehicles that are coming towards the Isha. They are going towards the Isha Foundation, and here you see the vehicles where we are going outside. And this is how the traffic jam actually was. If you just see, all the light is all the vehicles that are going from the Isha Foundation towards the highway. So this is the kind of traffic jam we had, but somehow it was a very successful trip. So okay guys, I'm going to end my vlog here because I think I've given all the information possible. If you've liked this video, please like, do mention in the comment section what is it that you liked about the video, and subscribe to my channel. See you all soon in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.